speech was inspired by my peers, adults, and myself. Of course, we know the theme is turning challenges into strengths. So it starts off like this. A young lady who faced with depression, a smile painted on her face, no one knew her despair. No one understood what she went through while she was at home. Yet she came to school and got good grades. Her academics said she was an outstanding student. But at home, her life was a wreck. No one knew she didn't have food. No one knew she was in the dark. No one knew she was raped. But she came to school anyway. Good grades, athlete. She stood there in the hallway and cried because nobody understood the pain that she felt inside. The tears that she dropped sounded as dimes. They hit the ground. It's like thunder in the springtime. First it's loud and booming, then there's a stillness. That's kind of how her life was in school. At home there was a loud booming, but in school there was a stillness. That's just one student who had a challenge that she turned into a strength. Her grades were her strength, her challenge was at home. There was a teacher of mine. She had financial issues, like a lot of adults do. But she came to school, and her opportunity was to give back to her community, to give back to the students that needed her the most. Although she had her own challenges at home, she came in to help people with theirs. Now she's standing before crying with happiness because her students are graduating. That was her challenge. She turned into a strength. A teen mom in high school. Her father told her she would never graduate because she had a child young. Now she walks across the stage with a diploma. A young man that got caught up in the streets because mom wasn't at home, daddy wasn't at home. He's getting straight A's. He's graduating. He looks up with his head up. Someone said they couldn't make it, that there would be nothing in life. That was a challenge they turned into a strength. And that's the thing, right? Many of us have to check within ourselves. What is the challenge I faced? And where did that strength come from? We have to turn around because not only are you strengthening yourself, but if you look back, you're strengthening others. With the challenge that you tell other people about and tell them how you got over, it's called a testimony, if you want to say. It's something so strong, it's something so useful for the people of today. I stand here in my nakedness to say I am one of those young ladies that went through school, faced depression, faced anxiety, felt hopeless, felt useless. But I stand before you saying that was a challenge, and my strength is graduating at the top of my class. So I tell you today, because I know what it's like, and I know you know what it's like, step out of the shell that you may be in, and let everybody know the challenges you may face. Let them know the strengths that you have acquired, so that they can get through. Because you may be the door that is shut to them, but when you open up, they can get through. So thank you. This is my speech. But I hope that you take something from it and look at all those around you. Open up to them, because you never know what your story may help them with. You may just allow your grandchildren, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, mothers, whoever, you may set them free just from your testimony.